Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the incredible life of one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. Alexander's story is packed with mind-blowing battles, political intrigue, and legendary tales that make you question what's real and what's myth. Get ready to have your minds blown, because here are 15 facts about this legendary figure that'll leave you wanting more. You can't talk about Alexander the Great without mentioning his education. Aristotle instilled in Alexander a love of philosophy, science, and the arts, unusual for a warrior king. Alexander was just 20 years old when his father, King Philip II of Macedon, was assassinated. He stepped up, consolidated power, and quickly proved he wasn't to be trifled with. Alexander fought countless battles from the dusty plains of Persia to the jungles of India and never tasted defeat. He was a master strategist, a cunning tactician who outmaneuvered his opponents. He wasn't afraid to take risks, to think outside the box, and lead his men from the front lines. Alexander wasn't content with just ruling Macedon. He built one of the largest empires the ancient world had ever seen. An empire that stretched from Greece in the west to India in the east. Alexander wasn't just a conqueror, he was a builder, a unifier, a visionary who saw the potential for a world connected by culture and trade. If you're going to conquer half the known world, you might as well name a few cities after yourself. Alexander wasn't shy about stamping his name on the map. He founded over 20 cities, each christened Alexandria, a testament to his ambition and legacy. These cities weren't just vanity projects. They were strategic strongholds, centers of trade and culture, solidifying Alexander's empire. Every great hero needs a trusty steed, and Alexander was no exception. Enter Bucephalus, a wild, untamable horse that struck fear into the hearts of even the most experienced horsemen. Legend has it that Alexander, at 12, tamed the beast, whispering secrets in its ear and calming its wild spirit. After conquering Egypt, Alexander was declared the son of Amun, the Egyptian god of the air and kingship. Was this a calculated political move to solidify his rule, or did Alexander genuinely believe he was a god among men? It's a question that has puzzled historians for centuries. You've probably heard of the Gordian knot, a metaphor for a seemingly impossible problem. Legend says whoever untied this complex knot would rule Asia. Alexander took one look, pulled out his sword, and sliced it in half. Problem solved! Alexander wasn't just about conquering lands, he was about conquering hearts and minds. As he conquered new territories, he brought with him Greek culture, language, art, architecture, philosophy, and more, spreading it like wildfire across Asia and North Africa. Alexander's marriage to Roxana, a Persian noblewoman, was strategic to unite the conquering Greeks with the conquered Persians. Their union had a lasting impact, paving the way for an integrated empire. Alexander wasn't just lucky in battle, he was a tactical genius, a master of strategy whose exploits are still studied today. He perfected the phalanx formation, a wall of shields and spears breaking through enemy lines. Alexander knew to rule effectively, he needed to win over the hearts and minds of the conquered people. He allowed them to continue practicing their religions, even adopting some customs himself. Just when you thought Alexander couldn't get any more ambitious, he sets his sights on Arabia. Arabia was a land of strategic importance, a key link in trade routes between East and West. He began assembling a massive fleet, preparing for his greatest conquest yet. In 323 BCE, at the height of his power, Alexander the Great died in Babylon at 32. But how did he die? That's a mystery that has baffled historians for centuries. The lack of a clear answer adds to the intrigue, turning Alexander's death into one of history's enduring mysteries. Alexander's empire, vast and powerful, proved as fleeting as its creator. With no clear heir, his generals, the Diadochi, turned on each other, dividing the empire and plunging the region into war and instability. Alexander's legacy lived on, not in a unified empire, but in the spread of Hellenistic culture and in the countless legends and stories that continue to inspire us today. So there you have it, folks. 15 mind-blowing facts about Alexander the Great, a ruler whose ambition and achievements resonate thousands of years later. His story reminds us that history is made by individuals, their choices, ambitions, and flaws. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Alexander the Great, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating historical facts. See you next time.